Alright, and we are live for day 4 of Lost Odyssey 80% speedrun practice. This really isn't going to be a even attempt at a full run. Just going to be practicing the white boa section just to get that consistency, just to try some things. There's going to be a lot of blaring alarm sounds. So, I'm going to be testing some of the hitboxes of these things. Let's see if I have that save. We do. And let's give this a good bit of attention. All right. I'm going to activate this ladder just to see if I can figure out the what was it, the sprint walk mechanic that's apparently out there. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that. You sprint and walk at the same time or something? Just gonna time it up. So what I did is I used my pointer finger to hold X, and then once I approached red square, I used my middle finger to hold B, and apparently it triggered that animation. Apparently that saves you a few seconds, but okay. I'm going to try that a couple times and then go to the Black Cave Hell Trap and practice avoiding the holes. So in that case, you have to wait a second.
Look.
I am so sorry. You've been...
Take care.
So I need some water. Stay hydrated. Especially during the winter time, when it's all dry outside. Interesting. Slows down. Alright, now we're gonna try. Again, point your finger on X, and then once you approach red, you just hold the B button. So apparently the game is just trying to figure out whether or not you're holding the walk button. Apparently this frame jump thing. And, I guess the question is, how tight do you have to really get this to put yourself at world record pace? Because my guess is that a lot of the world record run is obviously skill in menuing and understanding what to choose, but also a lot of it has to be RNG. You have to get perfect RNG every single time. All of your gambles hit exactly what they need to. All of your enemies do the attacks that you want them to. All the while, you maintain focus and execute the inputs properly. Okay, now let's try out that Hell Trap line. I think I saved near the end of the Black Cave, which is slightly inconvenient, but it doesn't really matter because you can just fall into a hole and just reset the area and just try again. So. Imagine I miss all the holes just by chance. Or getting the counter, that's fine.
Guess we have no choice.
Maybe next time.
Alright, fall through a hole. What? I mean, I said it jokingly, but did I just seriously miss all the holes? That is hilarious. Imagine. Dude! Beginner's luck? Oh, that's funny. So you hug this. Go here. Like this. Just move your ass around these corners. Or just get an encounter.
You better say your prayers.
And to get another thing. Do you get good encounter RNG?
Let's get out of here.
Because obviously as few turntails as possible. But
It's now or never.
ironically, I get the double encounter feature where the game says, well, we owe you extra encounter because you haven't had any for a while. And apparently that saves time if you manipulate it correctly near the end of the Urasuras. And you can skip the one of the soldier battles entirely. Nope. Alright. It's close. Alright, for that first section. Okay. This way to here. You hug this, just goes for good. This part is pretty simple. Yeah, just don't bump into anything. Don't get any encounters this way, just right here.
Let's take him now.
Honestly, what I should do is just kind of look around at the color shading on the floor. Just to know where to aim Kime when running through the area.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, so clearly right in front of him is the hole. So you keep... Well, clearly I also didn't see it either. Well, missed the chest anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start hammering me with encounters. Are you sure you don't need a level up? I'm sure. I am sure.
Maybe next time.
The only thing I need to level up are my skills. That's it.
fight you want, you got it. Forgive me.
You know what? Who doesn't have turntail shoes? You are going to get a set of turntail shoes, and so are you. How convenient.
We've taken the advantage. Maybe next time.
As I fail to choose the turntail skill. Alright. I am actually going to pause. Actually, no. I'm just going to walk around. So clearly this right here is a hole. What about here? These sticks. Okay. Trying to look. Obviously, if you get to here, you're home free, so trying to look at the colors. Running through the sticks, around that. That's very clearly a hole right there. So you run through the sticks, and then, nope. Did I must have barely hit it. Alright, let's see if I can get through the first portion of the second half. Okay, just hug this. That's pretty simple. Okay, go through here, go through here, go through here, and the sticks. And okay. Yeah, missed it from that angle. This is why you practice. And honestly, another route that I should have saved is by the Crash Magic Train site and avoiding all those damn geysers. That would have been a good thing to practice. Okay, run through the sticks or get an encounter. I'm probably gonna get a double encounter. It's all good.
I'm always ready. Sorry, got homework to do.
Okay, run through the sticks. And nope. I must have been barely missing that second hole the other times. Honestly, the smart thing to do would be grab a firefly, but or would it, because I would need to know where the stuff is.
Oh no! Look out! Live to fight another day!
Okay, that's pretty obvious. Where's the other hole around here? Okay. Okay, that's easy to figure out. Just to confirm, are these sticks the way to go? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Not too smart, eh?
Let's get out of here.
If it's a fight you want, you got it. Forgive me.
Okay, that bit's obvious. Like, how much freedom do I have in this area? Seems to be quite a lot. So this first cameraman, it's literally just the most blatantly obvious color shading, so I could just theoretically just run straight over here and it's fine. So now the question is, yeah, this shit right here. And obviously the clear. Interesting. So you come around the corner, and then what do I aim for? Aim for just like the top of the stick right here, and then just push forward. So just allow the camera pan to guide me. Interesting. Let's just take this back. So we're running, off to the side, off to the top of the stick, let's run forward, and that's it. Okay. God forbid, are there any other bits that I should be wary of? Anything weird off to the side? Yes! Yes, there is. Well, good opportunity to try without the firefly.
Let's take him now.
Sorry, got homework to do.
out of here.
Okay, top of the sticks, up, up. Nice. Okay. Let's give that a couple more runs. If I fall into a pit, that's fine. Let's grab this for laughs. It's all medicine, I'm sure. Alright, give me here.
Forgive me.
That is a sign that my hand is getting tired.
I'm always ready. Forgive me. Not too smart, eh? Maybe next time. Just calm down, okay? Maybe next time.
get out of here.
Turned up too late.
We've taken the advantage. Sorry, got homework to do.
I'm just thinking right now. I wonder what a good goal would be for the next full run. Sub 9 hours would be at least very tangible progress. Although, if there are any party wipes, I could see it being significantly faster than that.
I'm always ready.
Maybe 8 hours, 50 minutes would be a good time to aim for. Try to get under that.
Live to fight another day.
And assuming I remember to buy enough bombs for Gagora. I definitely should practice this quite a bit more. Because ideally, if you fall into a pit, or if I fall into a pit, the run is dead. So, just get used to the movement, or get interrupted.
Just calm down, okay? Live to fight another day.
Guess we have no choice.
Sorry, got homework to do. Let's just stay calm. Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day.
Let's take him down.
Now the game's begging me to fight enemies.
Forgive me.
this would be a huge pipe dream if, one, if Xenia, if the Xenia port of Lost Odyssey would work in its entirety. And on top of that, if someone could find a way to turn off the encounter, the random encounter system, or have the player be able to manipulate it, to be able to turn it off or to get it as much as they want. That would probably break the game.
Let's get out of here.
I don't want to say I'm speaking too soon, but I might be getting that down consistently. Now, if I fall in this, I'm going to look really stupid.
You better say your prayers. Forgive me.
Okay, don't fall, don't look stupid. I mean, this is one of those situations where having a face cam would be great, because that's one hell of a clip. Again, just gotta remember to be humble. You do not have this down consistently just yet. You gotta be able to do this without really thinking about it.
Let's just stay calm.
Also, while under high stress, especially if the runs go wrong.
Let's get out of here.
Overshot it. Alright, let's not do the thing where you start overthinking it. You were like hitting it like 6 times in a row. Just do what feels right. Don't think about it. Okay. So it feels right. Just a little, just a little bit of movement. Just a little swerve. That's pretty much it. It's just a little swerve. Straight across. Get there, little swerve. Almost missed the exit. So let's go back and try it again. Don't fall in the hole, little swerve. Erase that from everybody's memory.
Let's take him down.
And I think the game is going to start berating me with
Let's get out.
random encounters again. I may get one as soon as I load in the next room. Actually, it's not possible to get one in here. That's bad timing.
Ha! Not too smart, eh?
Bad timing.
Live to fight another day!
Let's take him down.
I should probably kill the party at some point.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Again, with the unfortunate timing.
If it's a fight you want, you got it. Sorry, got homework to do. It's now or never.
Let's get out of here.
That was not a very clean pass through. Hey, unfortunately, I need to go to bed. But the good news is that this route, this strategy, doesn't seem to be crazy difficult as I hit the hole. Nope. Good. Okay. I seem to be hitting that at a pretty high rate. I guess one thing I should test is
We've taken the advantage.
if for whatever reason I fall into a hole, how much time would that cost me?
Let's get out of here.
Because obviously in a world record attempt, there can't be a single mistake on top of RNG. there. So actually, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to intentionally fall into one of the holes and then just time me running all the way back up.
Okay, here goes.
And then I'm just going to pause the timer if I get
Get out of
encounters. But I would rather the time clock show something different, but probably not. Or maybe here's what I could do: speed or stopwatch. Okay, what do we got here?
Let your guard down, eh? Forgive me. We've taken the advantage.
get out of here.
In that, but that's what it would look like. Alright. Ideally, I would like to practice a little bit with the geyser section. Let me see if I have a save with that. Yo, Plywood in the chat. How you doing? Yeah, not doing full runs during the week because I got work and stuff. And if I'm, let's just say, if I was Ragnar Alvar and I could consistently hit sub 630, I wouldn't even have the time to do that during the week. So it would be on the weekends when I would be able to attempt full runs. And I don't know if you were here earlier, but the plan for this weekend is to get a run at least under 9 hours, maybe under 8 hours 50 minutes. Anything better than that would be spectacular. So I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go tonight, but you probably saw me practicing the route that you have in your guide on the website, so yeah. I mean, yeah, the route itself seems to be pretty simple, at least in that part, but yeah, for sure. Actually, question: do you verify the speed runs, or would that be Ragnar, or would that be someone from speedruns.com verifying the run? Yeah, I also took a look at your New Game Plus guide. Okay. Yeah, just fair warning. The first portion of it is I screwed up the very first fight. I forgot to alternate. I'm like, yeah, I hadn't had my morning coffee yet, so yeah, just ignore that. But yeah. I just wonder sometime in the future that I'm going to be psycho enough to try the full 100% achievement run. Although, unfortunately, lack of sleep is not going to be my best friend in that. Alright. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, he ran it on the 360? That makes sense. Yeah, I have an Xbox One S. I never bought an Xbox Series. I ended up swapping the PlayStation because the games that I would want to play on Xbox, they're putting on PC, so it's like, well, I'm not going to buy the hardware. So, But yeah, shout out to backwards compatibility. Did you buy it used or did you spend the full 500? Okay, yeah. I think the only way that I would upgrade hardware is if I'm like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or less away from the record, because maybe then load times would shave off a significant enough of that gap for it to be worth it. But obviously, right now, a lot of the time save that I need is obviously knowledge, execution, and then RNG to go my way. Mainly skill, mainly the personal skill. But it's looking like I don't have a save for the geyser portion. Oh yeah, I think the knowledge stuff is not going to be difficult for me because, like, you know, me using my hands for 9 hours for that long. I mean, just my muscles are going to be tight after a while because I kind of feel like the knowledge is going to be good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do because I have the white boa. I don't know why I saved for Tolte's in the hell trap. That's definitely a good one. Um, these are my saves from my 100% series. Well, actually, question. So if I load in this file and go back to the Crash Magic Train site, I'm going to be playing as Kime. Is Kime's hitbox different from Jansen's hitbox? Do you know, or does it not matter, and I can practice it just the same? Okay. I guess at the very minimum, I could practice the movement. Yeah, I mean, this is 2007 we're talking about. Alright, well, let's go! Alright, where am I? That I could see. Just roll around. Is there any working at night? You moron. Well, since you say that, there were some, like, I'm basically using Sikanar's guide, but I just made some edits that you had made for the New Game Plus. Well, at the same time, it's like, ideally you don't need an Angel's Bloom. So if you just want to be super risky, in an empty banger's guide, the box at the beginning with the healing medicine on, oh, what's it? The it's late. I can't think of the starting area. The very first item boxes you can get, if that's worth grabbing or not, or the two boulders. Oh, I mean, just from the new Morrow fight in the in Ghost Town, if those cavalries just bum rush you, no pun intended with rush, it's a wrap. That fight, in my opinion, is heavily dependent on RNG. Unless if there's some sort of manipulation that I haven't figured out yet. Anyway. Paralysis. Uh-huh. In my, like, 16 years of playing this game, I don't think I've ever cast Paralyzed once. Ever. Yeah, jamming, never. I've always found the mines to be absolutely useless. All curses useless. The leveler this is the worst spell that they could have given you, because why would you not just use Divide? Erase, never used it. I think Dispel I used once. Yeah, some of these spells I'm just like, never ever used. Sacrifice self. And, like, in what situation would this ever be useful? Sure, it sounds cool, but again, unless if you just really like having Mac in your party, but real ones know that it's said ride or die. Yeah, faster delay. Ailment break. Just what? Level 6 Spirit Magic. Irrelevant. Never use Seal. Stone is only useful for the Acolyte fight. If you choose to have the Black Saint be last. If not, okay, boom. There's Shine. I wonder if incorporating Reflect more into casual Let's Plays would be good, but as far as I know, and I'm sure you know this as well, Reflect is only good for, oh my gosh, Killalung in the DLC. One thing I did start incorporating in some of my other casual playthroughs is prioritizing getting Force from the Cubic Music Store too, because having Force in the old Sorceress's Mansion is a game changer. Arguably works consistently better than Gamble if you just want a floor. Obviously, Gamble is the ceiling, hence the name. Yeah, some of these other spells I've only ever cast for fun, just to see what they do. Like, what is this? Yep. And this is my DLC save, so, I mean, what? Where's my, yeah, reduced casting time. Reduced casting time, too. You know, since you're here, have you ever gotten any of the rare accessories from the DLC? Because a couple years ago, I tried getting some of them to get reduced casting time 3. I spent an entire week grinding and it wouldn't drop. Yeah. I looked at old forums and people said this shit's worse than WoW. I'm like, well, that's saying something. Did they forget to push a 1? Did they hit a bunch of zeros and they're like, ah, we forgot. Well, I mean, calling it a drop rate would be generous because there's no drop. It's just hopium. Like, there's apparently some extra stuff out here that people allegedly have gotten. Where they at? Yeah. So can they just walk through these or run through them? Well, clearly you can't sprint through them. What did you say? Walk through them? I'm gonna stand here and see if. Like in your guide, it says you have to walk. Can you sprint through this? Because clearly I can just be bad. That's fine, but.
Out of my way.
Live to fight another day.
Is this one of those ape shit like a Super Mario frame perfect things? Because if so, am I not crazy to try that? Yeah. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay, fully on. Fully on. Hang on. No. No. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this intentionally while they're on. Hang on. Nope, nope, hang on. Come on. No. The zooming in. Oh, no, that's actually worse. No. Oh yeah, that's right. Like, oh, this thing's hot. Yeah. I actually figured out your sprint walk. So I ended up just trying to put my pointer finger on X and then my middle finger on B once I approached the red spot on the ground. Is that how you did it? Because my thumb is far too short to be resting it across both buttons. I wonder if a sprint walk would be ideal for this. If that's possible.
Let your guard down, eh?
Oh, I don't have this stuff. Oh, that's right. I don't have the save battle function on this save. Hang on. System settings. Just to make sure we don't die. Yes, thank you. That's much better. That's just...
I'm always ready.
Well, to be fair, if we could figure out how to do this, that might be the difference in shattering the record. Assuming everything else has gone perfectly for you.
Live to fight another day.
Because you gotta find little things like this. Because if you can hit this... Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Ah. Feels like you can get close. Is there anything between Sycamor's guide and your New Game Plus guide that's like... I know the highlighted stuff, but like, is there anything else that is, you know, updated that I should be aware of? Because I basically just took the highlighted stuff from your New Game Plus guide and just edited the stuff in Sycamores guide and just be like, alright, boom, this is my guide that I'm using. Okay. I mean, no disrespect to MT, but I hit a snag with that guide because I don't know if it was a typo in there, but apparently he said 16 aqua bombs for Bagamaray, but for some reason I just didn't have enough gold to buy aqua as well. I'm not sure if the guide was banking on me getting an extra encounter to get the gold necessary, or what. And I checked to make sure that I didn't miss a gold pickup along the way, and I didn't. So, and also apparently the was it anti-paralysis herbs that you're supposed to have, but didn't explicitly mention grabbing those. Yeah, I agree with that. Again, all due respect. Takes a lot of work to create one of those. Well, I did see you were messing around with it. Like some of the menuing tips, I would assume. Because that's probably going to be the thing I need to practice the most. Not only do you have to know the stuff, your fingers and your mind need to be perfectly in sync. Which, for me, can be difficult.
Forgive me.
It's funny, I like the Urban Spies skip I knew about just from my own casual playthroughs when I was much younger. I can't remember if I did it by accident or if I just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna leave." Because I'm just gonna leave, and it just triggered the next section. It wasn't until many years later when I went back towards toward the Numara Palace where there was another dialogue option. I'm like, oh, I've never seen that before. Not realizing that's what you were intended to do the entire time. So I did it in reverse. But of course that was 10 years ago and I had no plans to speedrun this game at the time. And as for the language dubs, I'm sure it must have been jarring listening to what I'm assuming this is your favorite video game being voiced in different languages.
Live to fight another day.
sure it was. I mean, golly, how long did that freaking take you? Because you have to play through. Because you have to play through a scene, time it, and then ensure you're timing it consistently properly. I mean, golly. I mean, did you at least were watching a show in the background? I mean, there's probably at least one, you know? Alright, so apparently in theory you can run through this, but it doesn't seem likely at all. But I do need to go to bed. Well, Plywood, I appreciate you stopping by. You're honestly my very first live chatter, so that's cool. If you want to stop by for the streams, I'll during the weekdays I'll be streaming sometime in the evening. It could be at any time from like 4 till this point, because obviously I wake up super early for work, and then on the weekends, Sunday early morning, like 7 a.m. maybe even 6:30 Eastern would be ideally when I start a full run. That way I can actually enjoy a little bit of my Sunday before I have to go to bed for Monday morning. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So, hit the like button on the way out if you'd like. But, yeah, we'll talk to you later.